Building a bespoke, prefabricated house is a dream for many people. Elegant, modern, and ecologically minded, these houses are built with care and passion by all those involved. At RM Construction, we know that for each project to be a success, the same level of precise planning needs to be applied to the foundations on which the houses will stand. To understand what's involved with a groundworks, let's go back to the start and explain the various phases of a typical project. There are a number of factors to consider before any work can start on site. Legalities such as tree roots protection, protected species, and health and safety requirements must be observed. Our experienced project managers will make sure all documents are in order, ready for the start of the build. Unlike most groundworks firms, at RM Construction we have in-house CAD engineers who will create plans for the groundworks, precisely detailing the areas to excavate, dig levels, and location of all utilities and drainage. With all the admin and plans complete, we'll begin to clear the area. Fencing is put in place to protect trees and secure the site. Utilities are then disconnected and any existing buildings and unwanted foliage can be removed. Finally, the foundation area is marked out. With the site marked, diggers will then be brought in to excavate the area that will provide the foundations for the build. This includes digging channels to house the ducting for incoming utilities such as electrics, gas, water and broadband. Further channels and pipes will also be installed at this stage for drainage, which will take foul and surface water away from the house. The slab is the concrete base which will become the footings for the house. This is created by first making a frame of timber boards around the perimeter of the foundations, which is known as shuttering. It provides a casting mold for the concrete base. When this is in place, the surface is blinded or covered with a thin concrete screed before sections of steel lattice are lowered carefully on top and tied together securely around any ducting that needs to be accessed. Lastly, concrete is poured over the lattice and spread evenly to create a flat surface. When the concrete is set, the shuttering is removed, leaving just the slab. Power and utilities can then be connected, and the foundations are now ready for the installation of the house. If the house has a basement, the groundworks process is slightly different. Most basements will just require a deeper open dig with supported slopes. But for certain sites, such as ones that are close to neighbouring structures or on steep slopes, piling will probably be needed. Piling is when concrete columns or steel sheeting is driven down into the ground to hold earth in place. This creates a safe, supported perimeter in which to work around the basement structure. Once the piling is in place, the space down to the basement foundation level can then be excavated and a basement foundation slab installed. When the basement slab is ready, walls and ceiling panels arrive on lorries and can be craned into position. The ceiling and walls are tied together and another ground floor slab is constructed on which the house will sit. Waterproofing and sheeting are then applied to the outside of the basement walls, and earth is moved back into place to cover the basement to ground level. This is known as backfilling. As with the standard slab foundations, utilities are then connected and the site is ready. The final phase for the groundwork team is to prepare the site ready for delivery of the prefabricated house. This involves making sure there is suitable access for the delivery lorries and also constructing a safe base for the crane, which will lower the house panels in place during final assembly. Throughout the groundworks build, our trusted and approachable team will be there to oversee all aspects of the groundworks and help our clients create the perfect foundations for their dream home. RM Construction, with you from the start.